If you didn't know, I've been building a park in Planet Coaster 2, and so far we have the pathway for the parking lot, and so I added benches in the bus station. But so for this episode, we're going to be adding the entry plaza, which actually I usually don't do entry plazas most of the time. I usually just make an entrance and have like a fountain when we first walk in. But I'm actually doing a full entry plaza with a couple shops. We're actually gonna return to the plaza later on in the series for something big at the end. We're gonna put a fountain in here. I've never really done a fountain before. I've only done it on like one or two of my parks, and so I don't know like which fountain is good and which fountain isn't. So that's why I'm just using the plain fountain. Um, so we're gonna put a rotational thing here, and we're gonna put a king coaster and queen splash. In the next episode is going to be the first area, and at the end of this episode, we'll reveal what the first area will be. There's our king coaster and queen splash, and then now we can turn it on. It looks nice like that. And then what I did is I placed some flowers around the fountain, which I thought they would look nice around. This is probably one of my nicest, or probably the nicest entry plaza I've ever made. Usually I just start walking in, there's like a big road that has a few rides scattered along it. So for this series, I plan to have about 35 episodes, should be. Um, and then like there'll be a full tour and grand opening on the last one, on the 35th one. But like I said, I'm hoping everyone should come out each Sunday. Um, so this series should last until I think around October. But if um if there is an episode that isn't out on time, then it would be because like I'm on a trip or like I'm sick or something. But I'll let you guys know the reason why if it's like nothing personal or anything. And here's the reveal of this area, the entry plaza area. Yes, the Grand Esplanade. That's our first area. It's not gonna be the first area with actual rides. That's gonna be in the next episode. When you first walk in, though, that's what this entry area is supposed to be. I moved it in front of the fountain because it was hard to see when it was like slightly behind the fountain. And here's in the last episode when I said I forgot about the triangle part. That's what I was talking about right there. But and then there's not really obviously there's not going to be much. So from the start, I'm just going to place the bathrooms. I might eventually put in like a shop or like a food shop, but I just plan on having 2 bathrooms and 2 guest services. And then you can like walk around and stuff in the entrance. I actually plan on having a sloped roof, but apparently there aren't any sloped roofs that are the right way that I wanted them to be. So I just had to do a flat roof here. You see, like it don't fit there. So instead, I just had to do a flat roof. There's our first bathroom. I know, it's kind of disappointing. First bathroom before the first ride, but it's okay. I promise the first rides will be in the next episode. And then I think we're going to be getting the first coaster around episode 4. Here's the information shops. Oh, kind of funny. I just realized, like when it spins around. And so I plan on having almost like a portal type thing for each world. But so we're gonna make the portal for the first world and reveal it. But I'm not gonna build anything until the next episode. But so one thing is no, there's not gonna be a mythology area. I'm just using this as a portal. I'm gonna use this for all the worlds. So there we have a portal. Now we need to decorate it. Put some stone swords there. So, the answer to the question, what will the first area be? The answer is a Viking area. And so here's the name reveal. Runestone Ridge. It's official. The first area is Runestone Ridge. In the next episode, we'll start with some rides. What else? Yeah, the Grand Esplanade and Runestone Ridge. We should add a few trees. Erase a couple. So we have a path for the portal that's going to be that way. So we should probably place a couple benches around the front. See, I can with those, but with that, we're all clearing out of here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and enjoy the ride.